Hey, what's going on, Scorpio? How are you? Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time and your energy. And it's great to have you back if you're returning. And if you're here for the first time, again, welcome. Scorpio, this is going to be a February monthly read for 2019. The topic, secrets. So we're going to explore what energy may be surrounding you at this moment that's not so obviously recognizable to you. You know, things that are working behind the scenes. Is it because it's being hidden from you, or maybe possibly you're hiding something from someone else, right? Let's take a look and see what these situations are. Scorpio, this won't resonate for all of you, of course, as this reading is general. So just take what resonates and what doesn't. And don't try to force the message to fit you if it doesn't, okay? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the messages for you for secrets for February of 2019? Secretive. Okay. So, wow. So, Scorpio, yeah, that's pretty much you guys, right? You know, you guys always got something, you know, something on your mind that you might not be expressing, or, right? But, you know, that's just my own personal biases. No, I'm not talking to you guys. But no, but Scorpio, there is this, there is this energy of, you know, like literally you're in the act of, you know, trying to conceal something, or maybe someone is in the act of trying to conceal something from you. Maybe possibly they are acting, you know, they are one way around you, and then they're another way around another group of people, and maybe the person or the people that you're interacting with are not necessarily who you see, or vice versa. Scorpio, this could be you, where, you know, you're putting up some sort of barrier around the people that are in your environment, you know, because you don't maybe possibly want them to see the real you, or, you know, get to know you on that particular type of level yet. Okay. So let's see what the messages have to add here for Scorpio. We have maybe we're just too different. Okay, Scorpio. So you could be dealing with somebody right now that you just feel like you guys just possibly come from different worlds altogether. And, you know, you possibly have to kind of like act one way when you're in their environment, you know, as to not, you know, indicate some sort of like relationship, or, you know, because it's possibly like unapproved of, or disapproved of. Disapproved. There we go. It's almost as if I get the immediate, you know, the whole like West Side Story type vibe, where, or the Romeo Juliet type vibe, where you got these two different families, and, you know, two different people from those families fall in love with one another, but those families are feuding, and you guys, your whole relationship is just in secret. Or again, like I said, Scorpio, maybe you're just tired of being something. You're tired of acting. You're tired of, or excuse me, you're tired of acting as something you're not. Let's see what the tarot has to add here. Okay, Six of Pentacles. So you might be deciding, Scorpio, you might be kind of teeter-tottering on, you know, exposing a lot more of yourself, coming to meet people on the surface here. It could involve your family. Again, it could be a family situation. Maybe you feel as though like you're the black sheep in your family, possibly. Sorry, I'm shuffling right to the camera. I mean, right to the microphone. But yeah, maybe you feel as though like, yeah, you're like the black sheep in the family or something. And like, you know, you're having to conform. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, Scorpio, you've been working really hard to like play this particular role. And I feel like it's for the satisfaction of people around you. And then, yeah, the Five of Wands. Yeah, because you don't want to create any sort of like conflict. So it's like you just kind of put your mask on before you start the day, because, you know, you don't want the real you to cause any sort of fuss amongst the people that are around you who don't approve. So possibly, Scorpio, you're like living your whole life, or maybe possibly a double life. Because there is some sort of balance here. Let's add to this. What's keeping you in this dark place, Scorpio? What's keeping you in this dark place? And how can the light be found? Ooh. All right, the Serpent. A sly and subtle approach is needed. Yeah, Scorpio. So you're operating from this very almost sneaky type of way. But not really sneaky. It's just though maybe there's certain things that you do to, you know, kind of soften your rough edges, whether that's in your appearance or in your personality, but you do it to conform. Or this could just be talking about, you know, just needing to just really be careful about the people around, be very careful with the people that are around you in your environment, because, you know, eventually, you know, that mask is going to have to come off at some point. How can you find the light, though? Seduction, passion, and romance await. Well, I mean, that's definitely some good news, you know. So, Scorpio, you may be meeting someone who, you know, actually does find the real you attractive. Someone that hopefully you can uncover this mask with, or unmask yourself with. I do see being very romantic, and it also, again, this could possibly be what your environment doesn't approve of. You know, maybe the person that you're with. I'm getting kind of like, possibly for some of you, it could be like, you know, same-sex couple where your family does not necessarily agree, or, you know, some of the people in your peer groups don't necessarily agree. However, you do work hard every day to make sure you kind of play this role that's completely different than who you really are. And it's like you feel sneaky about it, but at the same time, though, you know, this is the person that you love, and, you know, it just kind of sucks that you kind of have to sneak around with this person in a way. Let's see what the romance angels have to add here. Ooh. Heart-to-heart conversations. Yeah, Scorpio. Yeah, there's going to be a point to where you're really going to have to just really open up your heart and trust that others are going to be willing to hear what comes from your heart. And if they don't, then, you know, I mean, that's your bad. You're still having love here, you know. But this could speak to the possibility of, you know, having some sort of conversation with someone that could be in either your family or your friends, who, you know, and you're actually, you know, bearing your truth and bearing your authentic self, Scorpio. So that's good. I like this energy, because, you know, you're actually able to come out of your shell here, Scorpio. Whereas you feel as though it's not like somebody's keeping a secret from you. It's more so you are just making yourself very secretive / mysterious to those around you. But you only do it because there's this fear of maybe someone not accepting who the authentic Scorpio is. Let's pull some more oracle here on this. I want to see what the whispers of love have to add to this, Scorpio, because this is really actually quite beautiful energy. Almost like caterpillar to butterfly. No, that's not a good title. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. So with this card coming up here, I get the energy where, Scorpio, I feel like this is kind of all in. Well, I'm not going to say it's not all in your head, but I do feel like, you know, the majority of this is kind of what takes place in your head, because you are kind of reclusive and alone sometimes. And it's hard for you to remember that there, you know, people around you do actually love you, right? And they're going to love you no matter what. So maybe there's possibly the fear of this sort of, the fear of this conflict, or the fear of not having the full support of your family behind the person that you possibly, you know, want to spend the rest of your life with, for some of you. But I think that a lot of you actually will be surprised at a little bit how, surprised a little bit at how accepting, or maybe if not fully accepting, then maybe at least you're surprised at how progressive, you know, some of the people that are around you's opinions are. I think that it might surprise you, Scorpio. You know, but, you know, only when you're ready, you know, but definitely heart-to-heart conversations are possibly on the table for you guys. And I think that's the turning point where you kind of realize where you can be a lot more comfortable and understand that, you know, the people around you really do have love for you. And, you know, there's this energy where you can possibly help them understand. And I like that. I like that, Scorpio. This was very brief and clear, and hopefully it resonated to some of you. If it didn't, then again, you know, just take what did and what doesn't, and or just watch your other signs. All right, so Scorpio, let me know how this is working out for you in the comment box below. You know, I do appreciate your comments, your likes, and definitely your subscribes. If you haven't subscribed already, I do invite you to. I am running a promotion for the entire month of February. And it's on love and romance readings. Okay, so love and romance readings are on special. If you look in the comment, or in the description box, excuse me, you'll see all the details with that. All right, so Scorpio, again, you guys, you know, deal with this energy, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Okay.